Welcome to Marian Ayurveda. In this episode, we're exploring the reasons why people have fair or dark skin. We know that in society, even in the same climate, some are fair while others are dark. Sometimes dark parents have fair children and fair parents have dark children. What is the concept behind this? In this episode, we'll look at how to understand this through the lens of Ayurveda. I am Dr. Anumod Kakkassery from Marian Ayurveda Thrissur. This is a question I often face in my practice. Patients frequently come to me asking for a fairer complexion. Some parents even visit wanting their unborn child to have very fair skin. It's not that fair skin is good or dark skin is bad. We know that regardless of skin tone, what truly matters is the person's character and personality. That's what we should prioritize. However, when some people ask, it's clear that many suffer from deep depression because of their skin color. But then I think about those who actually desire a darker complexion. When I met some of my doctor friends in Australia, I noticed that many Europeans and Australians there ask what they can do to get a darker skin tone. They lie out in the sun, trying whatever they can to achieve a darker tan. So we can understand that these are all just different mental perspectives and preferences. Now let's talk about how fairness or darkness occurs in an individual. When I first pondered this question, I thought about how Europeans are generally fair-skinned. That means they live in a very cold climate with lots of snow. So I assumed that the climate was the primary reason. My initial thought was that we become dark because of exposure to the sun's rays in warmer regions. Therefore, I believed that living in a cold climate would naturally make one fair. However, when I visited Ooty, I noticed that despite the very cold weather, the majority of the local people there were dark-skinned. I wondered, my God, why are the people in Ooty dark even though it's always cold there? This made me realize that cold weather alone isn't the cause. While searching for an answer, I met a friend and asked him why people in most cold places are fair, yet many in Ooty are dark. Are there any specific groups of people there who are fair? I inquired. He explained that there's a particular community there who are vegetarians and they are always very fair. They are all remarkably pure white. When I looked into their dietary habits, I found that they consume a lot of ghee, butter, and similar products. They mostly consume dairy products like milk, things like milk and curd. Then I remembered a basic theory in Ayurveda regarding this. When I correlated it, I understood the reason. When coldness is combined with sweetness or oiliness, that substance, whatever it is, will become fair, or white things will have these many qualities. Meanwhile, if heat and spice are combined, it will turn black. We can say this is a theory in Ayurveda. So if cold is combined with sweetness or sourness, it will only turn white. Then, if heat or warmth comes with spice, like from being in the sun, it will turn black. This is the theory. So at the same time, if spice is combined with cold, that person will turn black. Do you understand? If sweetness or sourness is combined with cold, that person turns white. If spice is combined with cold, that person turns black. This is what is known as the basic theory. So, for someone living in a cold place, such as Ooty, if they include sweet things or foods like milk, apples, ghee, butter, cheese, and similar items in their diet, then eating these kinds of smooth textured foods will help them turn white. At the same time, if people in cold places start consuming more spicy flavors, or if they drink tea, coffee, and eat foods with spices, they can turn black. According to traditional beliefs, the types of foods and flavors that people choose to eat, especially in colder climates, can noticeably affect their complexion and appearance. So the choice between sweet, smooth foods and spicy, stimulating foods may influence whether someone becomes fairer or darker, particularly in regions where the weather is cold. This is what is known as the basic theory. So if anyone wants to turn white, completely avoid spicy flavors in your diet. Then eat more butter and ghee and such, drink milk, and if you start staying in AC full time, you will see yourself naturally becoming whiter and whiter. Similarly, if anyone wants to turn black, stay in AC, stay in the cold, and if you regularly eat things like spice mixtures or bird's eye chilies and keep drinking tea, you will quickly turn black too. So I think this is a big question for many. If you want to turn white or black like this, try the method I am suggesting, and you will be able to see the results. We will meet again with another interesting topic like this. Thank you.